Hey guys, welcome to Denny's. Today we're going to be looking at a first look for Ines Raya. This is brand new material that we were gifted via the first Descendant live stream. I did this all live on stream. We're live right now, actually. We might not be by the time you see this video over on Twitch. So don't forget to check me out there. Subscribe if you feel that I've earned it. And don't forget to like the video if it helped you out. But we're going to jump into each and every one of her abilities and kind of give a quick little overview of what we saw on the stream while the footage in the background is kind of looping just to give you guys an idea what to expect for her. And I'll kind of explain each one. But yeah, let's jump right into the video. All right, so the first ability here is going to be electric and singular. So it looks like it's called Chain Lightning. What's going to be happening is she throws out an ability and it chains to as many people as are on screen. It seems like there's a cap to it. We don't know because they're in the laboratory, obviously. But this is going to be an AoE focused ability, and it does have some pretty good range. It applies a debuff. You're in like a conductor state, and what happens with that debuff, it's kind of like Keelan. If they have that debuff already, you're going to end up doing more damage with the skill when you recast it. So it works very similar to Keelan in that aspect. And again, it is electric and singular for this one, but don't worry, it is electric tech for the next ones. We'll jump into those and you guys can see the footage in the background kind of going over what the abilities look like. We don't have any like menus, unfortunately, or like skill percentages to look at, just kind of what they went over in the dev stream. Going to be an electric and tech focused ability. So this is going to be an ability that is also area of effect or AoE. What it's going to do is basically deal damage in an area effect, just kind of like a burst of damage. And what they highlighted for this one is it's going to do more damage again when the enemy is already in that conductor state. We don't know the numbers on this, but my thoughts on this is that this is probably going to be where we get most of our damage from. Once you've kind of conducted everything, and it seems like this ability is going to be the main source of the damage as far as mobbing, but I can't confirm that, obviously. It just looks like in the video footage that it is going to be a nice little burst of damage, and it's going to play off of the conductor even more than the first ability is. Whenever you use the ability, you don't actually yoink off the debuff. It just does more damage based on the conductor. So it looks really clean, really cool. I'm loving the animations as well for her. All right, now the third ability, as you can see on screen, it's definitely a little bit more interesting. This is going to be another singular ability. Now, with this ability specifically, it all plays off of the conductor, so it's going to do more damage if they're conducted. However, this ability is a charge ability, so I don't think we've had a charge ability. Correct me if I'm wrong, definitely in the comments. I can't think of any right now, but a charge ability for holding it longer, you end up doing more damage. So you can kind of see as the ability lasts longer, her hand starts to glow more, and it's going to end up doing more damage. It's kind of like the only thing I can really equate it to is the Titan from Destiny 2, the Thunder Titan, the supercharged punch where you kind of hold it and then do more damage in the area in front of you. I'm interested to see how much damage this is going to do for sure, because if it's something like Haley's second ability, then it's going to be awesome. If it's not doing a whole ton of burst, then it might be useless. It might be a little bit better to just be more mobile, run around and use your second ability. Time will definitely tell, but it's looking incredibly fun. And again, the animations, I'm sure, as you guys know, if you did watch the live stream, are looking crisp, obviously with the director kind of telling us to freeze frame a couple times in the middle of the video. But yeah, really, really cool looking third ability. And again, it is singular and tech, and or singular and electric, excuse me, and it is a charge up ability. So that's very, all right. And next up, the last ability, the fourth ability, we will talk about the Transcendent mod they hinted at as well, some video footage of that, but we're going to look at this. So this is her ultimate ability. It is going to be electric and tech, I believe is what they said. It looks like just an ability that can be increased with range, hopefully, and it just shoots out a giant AoE zone that does a ton of damage. I'm hoping that this does a lot of burst damage. We're gonna have to wait and see. I'm hoping that it might move with the target as well. I don't know if you guys have ever played like Victor in League of Legends. I probably just lost some subscribers for saying that, but either way, I think it kind of reminds me of that ability there where it's just like lightning pulsating on every enemy in the circle. But yeah, super exciting. Again, with the animations looking super crisp, and I want to jump into the Transcendent mod. But first, I want to just double emphasize she is singular and tech, guys. So her 2 and her 4 are tech, and her first ability and her third ability are singular. So that is something to take note of for sure. But let's jump into the Transcendent mod really quickly. So the Transcendent mod, you can see it's another, I don't think they said this was a charge up mod, but you can see by the footage, she takes a dive and it basically just turns into the Flash, turns into Naruto, whatever you want to call it, and she just does a huge dash forward to the enemies. It looks like hopefully it might target enemies and stop when you hit them, but I don't know for sure. They're really far back on this one, so if it's got a low cooldown, it might end up being really fun to use, but if it doesn't, it might just be hopefully a little burst of damage and a nice AoE. You can see that it knocks back targets as well whenever it is in the same zone. You can see she starts now, jumps in, knocks back the closest 4 targets, and then the one octopus guy on the right does not get knocked back. But it looks very fun. It's obviously another mobility skill. We don't have a lot of these in the game, so it's nice to have a Descendant that gets this, and it looks extremely, extremely fun. Looking forward to testing it for sure, but this is going to be obviously a first look. Let's dive into some of the skins to end the video off and talk about kind of what I have as far as hopes for the Descendant. So let's jump into that. And a quick little preview you can see of the 2 skins. They showcase, obviously, the red and the white are the same skin, just different colors, and then it looks like there's 3 different hairs right off the bat. Jokingly in the live stream, they were talking about they know which one's going to sell the most. I'll let you guys decide that in the comments. Let me know what you guys think as far as what skin is going to sell the most out of the 2. But I think I'm going to go for the braids, the glasses, and the white skin, and just kind of do my classic white on it. We'll see what it looks like. It looks really clean, to be honest, so I'm definitely excited. And overall, she just looks really, really enjoyable. Honestly, quite fun. So yeah, I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. Definitely leave some comments down below what your expectations, what your thoughts are on the first look, what some of her abilities. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys for staying this long. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night, wherever you're at. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch. We're live there now doing this. I would love to see you guys over here. But I'm headed out of here, guys. Peace out. Goodbye.